There's an old Bahamian saying of, if it ain't break, then why fix it? But unfortunately for Bahamians, this administration believes that since Sidney Colley, the then F&M chairman, admitted in the Tribune on May 15, 2017, that the F&M won the 2017 election, partially based on the lies that they said about the PLP stealing the VAT money. And regarding their 2017 election lies versus their 2022 election lies, I guess their view is that if it ain't break, then why fix it? And just last week, Desmond Bannister made the misleading statement that oil drilling was never intended for Bahamians to benefit. But is this true or not? And what prevents Bahamians from benefiting if it is true? Someone then referred to Section 20 of the Sovereign Wealth Fund Act as proof that Bahamians were never intended to benefit. So by preventing Bahamians and Bahamian-owned companies from investing in BCP, did the last Christie administration intend to hurt or to help Bahamians? Well, the year 2016 is important because of two reasons. First, it was the year that the Sovereign Wealth Fund Act was passed. And second, it was also the year that the previous administration finally agreed to settle the claim brought by policy and annuity holders who lost out from the CLECO court-ordered liquidation in 2009. Now, since the government's regulatory body didn't properly regulate CLECO, they were able to transfer $73 million out of the Bahamas without proper exchange control approvals. And by the time that the act was being prepared in 2016, both the Central Bank and the Securities Commission were advising that it was too risky for Bahamians to invest in BCP. Years later, we are still paying on this CLECO settlement, and Peter Turnquest said this year we'll pay $7.8 million towards it. And the second reason why Bahamians weren't allowed to invest at that time is that the same regulatory bodies didn't even want BCP to list on our local stock exchange, since all of the other companies were already profitable before they were allowed to sell shares to Bahamians. And BCP was not profitable. And they will only be profitable after commercial quantities of oil have actually been discovered. Hopefully at that time, when they are profitable, Bahamians will be allowed to invest directly into the company. Meantime, the government should stop using oil drilling to divide us and should stop trying to score cheap political points against Brave and Joe Beth. If they want to publish the lease agreement, then just do it, since all of us can read. It's time for us to start getting the benefit of our natural resources, since Section 4 of the Sovereign Wealth Fund Act says that the purpose of it is to save and invest surplus funds derived from oil, gas, minerals, and other natural resources to provide a heritage for Bahamians, to support and increase support for future generations, to enhance sustainable long-term growth for the Bahamas, and to support and promote other strategic development objectives of the Bahamas.